Okay guys, here we have the new Arrma Infraction. Okay, I've been waiting for this to come into the UK for a little while now. Arrived yesterday. So as you all know, you've got the Limitless and the Infraction. The Limitless is coming as a roller, whereas this is a ready to run. It's around about £600 in the UK, which for a 1/7 scale ready to run car is quite reasonable. Now, one thing I will just say, when it says ready to run, most people would expect batteries. This doesn't actually come with batteries, so it's an almost ready to run model, okay? So just for you guys that are purchasing this as your first car, you're going to need to buy batteries and charger. Right, let's just break straight into the box. I have broken the seal on it. Okay, and you know that we've got a box with a transmitter in it. I'll stick that to one side. Let's get the important bit out. The truck itself. Bag of bits, pretty standard. Put that to one side. Oh, I mean, first impressions. This thing is this thing's a good size. It really is 1/7 scale. It's definitely bigger than the 8 stuff. With scales these days, we can get a little bit put off with companies such as Traxxas that will put certain scales down, like the e-Revo they class as a 1/10, when we all know it's the same size as a 1/8 really. Okay, strapped in nicely. Beautiful matte finish to this body, guys. Absolutely, really is very nice. Now, I've seen a lot of you guys over stateside. Been doing a lot of things with these, a lot of running videos. Good friend of mine, Chris Olsen's just got one, and Derek Blackledge as well. He's doing the Limitless, I believe. Right, we'll head to start. I am a little bit excited, not gonna lie. Okay, so we've got this beautiful matte truck body. It's the first truck that I've seen from Arrma anything like this whatsoever. On-road, road tyres. Good bit of ground clearance under there, so maybe some possibilities to run it on slightly different types of terrain. Huge rear spoiler, which they've left clear, which is quite a nice touch because it's not interfering with the look of the truck. Got little skid bits on the top, and then you've got this roll cage here. Looks like a little bit of an extended outcast, lowered, low ride look. I do like the look. Okay, let's whip the body off. What we've got underneath. Right, we've got standard Arrma power system that we're all used to seeing. So we've got the Arrma BLX 6S ESC and the same motor that we get in all those, which is a 2050 kV 6S motor there, BLX stuff. It's waterproof. Same with the servo, waterproof. I know a lot of people do upgrade the servos and upgrade the servo mounts, which I understand. I'm not going to be doing that on this one. Okay, right, so we can see a lot of similarities here between the rest of the Arrma stuff, which is good because stuff's interchangeable. So we've got this wonderful strong chassis brace going between the front and rear towers, or front and rear bulkheads. We've got what I would only describe as a good size splitter on the front there, and a big foam bumper underneath that, which is nice. We've got these almost slick road tyres. I do believe that these are fully belted inside, and we've got these nice 5-spoke matte finish rims, 17mm hex, which you would expect on something like this. Standard Arrma centre diff. All looks pretty much like the Arrma generic stuff, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, so we've got this rear lower spoiler here, or this has probably got a proper name, which I'm afraid I don't know. But there's an interesting little part here. I'd love to know what that's for. And to me, that looks like I could put a nice LED red brake light in there. It would be really nice. But that's obviously to do with the aerodynamics of the vehicle. It's got a good weight to it with no batteries in it. It really is a nice weight. Okay, so again, the shape of this under chassis here it must all be to do with keeping this thing hugged to the road. Now, I know that the box says 80 plus miles an hour at the box, but from what I've seen online, a lot of people are getting a lot more than that, which is going to be interesting, something that I'm looking forward to finding out. All the A-arms, the dog bones, they all look the same. Sorry, the CVDs all look the same style as every other Arrma vehicle. They're just slightly shorter. I mean, it feels strong, really strong. It looks really nice. I've seen a lot of people comment on this. Much bigger receiver box, which is really nice. So if we're going to be adding stuff to this, we've got room to hide our electronics away in there and still keep it waterproof, which is really nice. Yeah, these IC5 connectors, I hate them. They're going to come off and get replaced with XT90s. Bit of a shame that they've done this, but it's part of their deal with Horizon, which I understand. Other than that, guys, not much to tell you. Unfortunately, the weather is absolutely awful here at the minute. But I will be getting this out on the road as soon as possible, doing some speed runs, getting some GPS on it, going from there really. Upgrades, I'm not going to do anything to this, so I don't need to. I'm going to leave it as it is and just, it's not my normal kind of vehicle. The last thing that I owned like this was an XO1. I absolutely hate the XO1. Really dislike it. I thought that was a very poor attempt at a fast on-road car by Traxxas and extremely overpriced. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that disagree with me, which I can completely understand, but for me, just not for me. Okay guys, right, I'll leave it there, and hopefully you'll see a running video. If anyone's got any advice, tips, people that have run this, anything that you can recommend, please feel free to let me know in the comments. That'd be much appreciated. Other than that, guys, if you want to keep up to date with All Day RC, make sure you check out the All Day RC Facebook group. Right guys, happy bashing.